Hello and welcome to the channel. I want to thank all the people that is enjoying our content and is subscribing to our channel. On this video, as the title said, I'm going to show you how not to sand your cabinet doors. In order to prepare it to painting, we made our first big mistake that cost us a lot of time and effort wasted on this process, which is totally unnecessary. We was just starting our journey on the remodeling world, and one of many things that I never had done in the past was painting cabinets. For some reason, I thought that I need to remove entirely the paint that the cabinets had, and started doing that. But in some point, I realized that there was something wrong. And I didn't remember seeing in all of the videos that I watched before of remodels that anybody take it too long for cabinet door prep. Anyways, I was using a 100 grit sandpaper and a rotary palm sander to speed the process that I believe that is the right way to do it. I was so focused trying to remove every single piece of paint out of that door, and it was a very little one. Every single corner was fully sanded and the door was on its original form, like never was painted before. As you can see, this is how you're not supposed to do your cabinet door sanding. On the most difficult doors, the struggle was real. Now I wasn't able to use the palm sander on those small areas. I tried, but that made permanent marks on the door. The good thing was that those marks wasn't too evident after painting, or at least was a very minor defect. After doing a few doors, I told my wife to start doing less sanding, but still was too much. We was struggling with that part of the process. A friend of mine that has experience painting cabinets passed by and said that it was crazy trying to remove the entire paint. The only thing that we need to do is a very light sanding to create pores, and with that and a good primer, the paint will stick to it perfectly. By that time we were wasted a couple of days already, and that was only with the cabinet doors, the drawers and the bathroom doors. Still need to do the same process on the entire rig. This door had a sticker with some important information on the trailer, like the GVWR, the tiles recommended pressure, and other couple of numbers that I thought it was important to keep. So I used a heat gun and a metal sticky peeler to carefully remove the sticker. The sticky peeler leaves some marks on the door, but like I was going to paint it anyways, it wasn't too much of a deal. But if you want to remove any sticker and don't going to paint later, I would recommend you to use a plastic sticky peeler, like that white one. You can find those on Amazon. So my recommendation and what I will probably do on my next projects is a very light sanding, maybe 320, maybe 400 grit. And also I will use a different primer. The primer that I used, it was not terrible, but in some part of the walls was easy scratching. I found a very good primer that is not super expensive, but that's something for another video. Let me know down below what will you do and what mistakes did you make in your renovation. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if so, leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel.